What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. The weather has been dying down, so it's a little bit cooler than usual. We are below 90s right now, and the humid is pretty much died down a lot. So I meant to do a garden tour, but it's been so hot outside. So we're gonna do a garden tour right now today, and pretty much right now it's like middle of July, and this year has been extremely hot and humid, and it is like crazy hot. Let's get on with the garden tour and see what is going on with the garden and what changed this year. Let's go. So if you guys are new to the channel, a little bit background, right? So I live in Zone 7, Northern Virginia. So I have a small backyard, right? And I don't have much sun in the back as well. And pretty much I move everything into the front. That's where all the sun is at. And also, luckily, the county allow you to garden in the front yard on the year that I decide to move it. And I think I'm not sure how long I start gardening in the front yard. I think maybe I'm on the 5th year now, I think. So as you can see in the front, right, it's like pretty much like a hangout area. We got the swing, right? I used to have the table, this steel table over here, right, in that corner, and that area got like pretty much a wasted space. And if you notice here, we should put in the paver, or I put in the paver. It's pretty much recycled paver, right? So I collect the old paver that people throw away, and then I put it down in this whole section. And now we got this nice area that I can sit here, come out in the morning or in the evening, and enjoy the garden, right? Or have a sip of coffee or tea or whatever, right? Whatnot. And also, you notice I put what you call it, a shade cloth over here, so we don't have the sun hitting us constantly as well on a high heat day. So this area is pretty much worked out pretty well, and it's nice too. All right, so let's go into the garden, right? Actually, before we get into the garden, right, I want to show you guys on the side, this tiny section here area is the herb area. All right, so in this small area section right here, we got 2 raised beds, right? And as you can see, we got cilantro right here that is going to bulk, going to flowers, going to seed. However, we can still eat this. We can still come out here and pick off the side leaves right here and put in as garnish. You see right here, the seed is coming in right now. I'm waiting for it to collect it for next season. And down here we've got some Vietnamese herb. I don't know what this is called, but you eat this with soup and balut, right? So over this small raised bed right here, we got green onion, and we got some Thai basil and cilantro as well. So the Thai basil is very picky this year. I don't know what's going on with me or my soil. It doesn't take off this year for some reason, and so is this herb. Maybe because it's too hot and all that. And as you move up here, right here, look at this. We have the bitter melon vine that's going up, all the way up. And I'm thinking about making like a vine trellis go back to the pergola so they can climb over it. And we got some nice bitter melon right here, right? I'm letting this thing go to get seed for next year, and then wait for the rest of the small one that will be come in and then eat it. We got some nice one up there. And also is that we got some nice big cucumber as well. We got cucumber vine that's on this bed as well. So I grow like multiple stuff on here. So the cucumber vine is here I believe, that one. And a lot of them are end of the cycle already. So I've been harvest some cucumber here and there once a day to have it. So this one probably gonna keep it to let it go to seed right there. All right, so before we go inside the front yard garden, let's do a quick tour what is outside the garden first, like all the fruit trees. So we're gonna start in front of the house, right? So you can see over here is we got the Zuzu lemon tree, and this thing, oh shoot, I got fruit. Holy smoke, I got citronella fruit. I did not see this. Oh my goodness. Oh man, I'm so excited right now because I just saw we have citronella fruit. So holy smoke. Like in the beginning of the year, I only showed you guys we have flower, but most of them are like female flowers. But holy cow. Okay, let me turn this camera around. Look at this. My first ever citronella fruit. Oh man, I'm so excited right now. Shoot. Holy smoke. All this time, I thought we got like what you call it? All the male flowers. So I didn't even bother to go up there and check the weather to see if I can pollinate it or not. But this is crazy amazing. Look at this, guys. Zone 7, Northern Virginia. Citronella tree. From seed. This thing is like 10 years old right here. The citronella tree. Holy crazy. Oh man, I'm so excited right now. Oh, holy crazy. It not originally one fruit. It's like a handful of fruits right here, guys. This is awesome. Holy crazy. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna get a ladder, go check it out. All right, give me a minute. All right, guys, I'm really excited. I didn't even know this thing was even possible. I thought this tree is gonna die. I mean, the winter this year was so harsh. I mean, it's not that harsh, but like the trunk is pretty much split, and I thought the tree was gonna die. As you see, it's not as lush. It's pretty like spread out, right? We don't have as much leaf because I gotta cut off like other stuff. Okay, you can see right here, the trunk is pretty much cracked, and hopefully it's healed, right? We got a lot of lush grow leaf coming out, but come on, look at this! Holy crazy! Oh man, look how big that is. So I don't know about you, but I have not seen anyone grow a citronella tree in Northern Virginia that have fruits yet. That I know of. Look at this. This is from seeds, okay, guys? Holy crazy, we got so much of this. It's like over here, and there's double fruits, and there's like a triple fruits cluster. That is amazing. Oh, nice. Look how big they are. It's like as big as a lime right now. Oh man. Oh, I hope this thing survives this next year too. Look at this. You see this whole trunk, guys? It's all dead. I gotta cut this off. And here's the Zuzu tree. The Zuzu tree have not put out flowers yet. But this citronella, man. Oh, this too exciting. All right, very exciting. We're gonna see what it's gonna taste like at the end of the year. All right, so let's continue with the tour. On the side of the house, in front of the house, is we got the pig patch right here. This whole fig patch is huge, right there, right? And we got a lot of pigs, but we also got a lot of pests this year for some reason. The squirrel or the possum or the raccoon just keep eating my figs. Every time it's almost ripened and I come out, everything's gone. So in this patch, I got a lot of green figs right here and yellow figs. We got like, we're supposed to have Desert King, Texas Everbearing, some LSU, some other yellow figs I forgot. And then we got some other Celeste. And we got some unknown figs from the neighbor. You can see a lot of figs on this tiny tree branch. We got some nice big fig right here. I think this is the Desert King right here. Before I thought the other one inside the corner was a Desert King. I also have a panache as well, all the way in the corner. But this keep always dying back, and then now there's no more. It's shaded, so it can't even grow it. But this huge fig right here. Oh, this is pretty soft. Oh, this cracked too. All right, let's take this. All right, let's see if this thing tastes good or not. All right. That is good. Okay, this is the first time I get to taste this, because usually when I come out, the next day I try to pick this thing, it's all gone. Like, where is it? I'm trying to protect one like this right here. I try to protect one right here, and then the pests just come in and then decimate it, eat it all. But this one is good and jammy. Look at this, guys. Sweet and jammy. All right. So these are the figs. Okay. And then we got some banana, musabashu, that like come back every spring, but I'm too lazy to protect it to get the flower. And back there we also got another fig tree as well. That is the Celeste. Very productive, very sweet. If you guys want to try figs, look at this. Got more figs up there. Hopefully it's ripened so I can pick some. Okay. And then we pan over here in front of the house, right? The walk path in front into the house are the jujube. The jujube tree is very old. I think we're going to 10 years now. And we got fruits too. So this is the leaf. I like the leaf because it's sweet and the skin is soft enough that you don't notice it when you eat it. Kind of like an apple. So these are Chinese date. Early spring we have a lot of nice fruit set on every branches, but they all get blown off because all this crazy thunderstorm weather that we have this year. It rained too much this year, guys. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I love the rain, but it's rained hard and a lot. And that's why we don't got a lot of fruit this year. I was hoping this whole tree will be like loaded and be guys. So, and then if we go to the left, we got the Lang variety that's shaped like a pear, right? This tree is always productive, but it's not as sweet as the Lee. And the skin is really hard and tough. You can actually feel it as you chew it, and it sometimes might get caught in your throat and all that stuff. All right, then over here we got the Sherwood, um, very caramelly or burnt chocolate taste. All right, it's like an oval shape right there. All right, so all the trees are very tall and massive, 15 feet going, 16. And I planted in front of the house to create shade as I walk up the house. And over here, this bush, we got some honeyberries. Was it honeyberry? Huckberry. I forgot which one is it. Or hassberry. Um, but this thing is productive as it gets mature, but it's very acidic. I mean, like tart. Like it does not taste as good as a blueberry, and it's very easy damage. We got blackberry growing everywhere. Can't get rid of it. In this box, we got some. I think this lavender right here, and we got some baby pomegranates coming out, and some nice, beautiful onion. This tree is supposed to be another Sherwood, I think, because the fruit is the same as the other tree. So a lot of this nursery like mislabel the tree and all that stuff when they send out or when they sell it. All right. So you can see here we got blackberries here. I mentioned a lot of blackberries, very productive. This is the, I think this is the triple crown, or is it the prime arc? I'm not sure. All right. And we got the low quad that's just hanging out right here. The deer love to eat this thing. This is grown from seed as well. I don't know when we're going to get flowers. All right. And we are hydrangea, snowball, incredible. This thing is beautiful every spring. So they're at the final stage right now where it get the lime color. And this side we got the rosemary that a few years old now. So these bushes were grown from the store-bought rosemary cutting. So very easy to propagate, and they love the shade, pot shade, um, and also the clay soil as well. Like I just put it in there, I don't take care of it, and it grow like crazy. And we got some cactus, prickly pear. We just put throwing in there for fun. And we got some flying dragon right here, the baby flying dragon. This is supposed to be this big right here. All right, it's supposed to be this tall and big. And this year, look at this, guys. All of this fruit. Look at this. This whole tree is covered with fruit. Okay, massive. Flying dragon, first time from seed. It is 5 years old. All this tiny golf ball. All right, pretty much ornamental. As people will state on if you go into YouTube and do your research, there's a lot of seed. So let's continue into the front of the house. All right, so we got a fence for the garden, and this is the front of the house. When you walk in, what does it look like? All right, two hydrangea bush on the side, and then we have 2 rows of jujube tree on the side. And over here, this is supposed to be the Asian pear or like American pear that I grow from seed, right? So that one is stuck because the deer ate every year, and then this one survived. And look at this, this thing grow like really fast and massive, right? And the deer eat it as well, so it's trying to survive. But look at this, check this out, guys. Oh, first time from seed. Look at this pear. I don't know what kind of variety it is, but it's green. It's looking at Asian pear variety. So we got like, I think 3 of them set. And in the back, I got the yellow skin one. But this one is like a green skin. So all of them are from seed. Took 5 years to settle. Why we got ants on there? Is it ripened? Why is it ant hovering around it? Okay, so I'm excited to find out what this is, what variety this is. All right, so now pan to the garden. Right, and it also in front we have another pair as well. So, but it's just surviving. Like I said, deer is crazy over here. And this is the front of the garden as we walk from the sidewalk in and look inside it. Right, so supposed to be all the pomegranate rows supposed to be like all this section right here. All right, and look at this. We got the tomatoes row, this hole in front there, and I just put in some pomegranate this year. Finally decided to put it in. We got some supposed to be cold hardy zone 7 right here, but this one is the Salavatski and the wonderful from seed I grew in a batch right here. All right, so this is from the outside looking in. We got more pear from seed as well. I'm going to relocate this and put it in the front where the tree one that's dying. All right. And we got apple trees, right? Apple trees. We got my Salavatski Russian pomegranate, and we got pomegranate on it as well. Um, some squash, some vine squash, and butternut squash. And the deer love this thing. I don't know how the deer get in. They probably jump the fence and get in and just keep eating it. I got some flowers over there. All right. So this apple tree, I don't know what's up with the apple tree in me. It's pretty disappointing. This is the Granny Smith. It's green. It's still edible at this point, but I was hoping like this year will be like the whole tree will be covered with fruits, like all the tree that you guys see, we all see in the magazine and all that stuff. But we only got like, I don't know, a couple handful of apples, and the leaves are all like falling off. So I don't know what the deal is. All right, so that is my thing with apples. And here we got more pomegranate, Salavatski, flowers still pushing out. All right, pomegranate, we got a couple of them are set right here. All right, and then we got the bushberry, blackberries, and then more apple. This will be the red apple. This tree is doing a little bit better than the other one. Have more fruits, but still, I'm expecting, was hoping to have more fruits than this. All right, and we got over here, we got another pomegranate tree. This thing is, I don't know what variety this is. I think they mistagged this as well. Um, this thing never give me fruit. I'm gonna chop down this thing this year. All right, and put in my Salavatski Russian pomegranate. All right, so here's another Russian pomegranate, Salavatski. This tree is pretty old. It looked kind of sad because I relocated, split them out, and relocated a couple of times, so it's pretty sad. Okay, so now we're on the side of the house. All right, so we got the grape spine, the muscadine. The muscadine, I pretty much trimmed this thing back, like way back, because I restructured the trellis to make it taller, like 8 feet taller, more robust, but to have more shade so it doesn't sag down. I put in a wooden trellis. And also, we got more new grapes. This grape's supposed to be like a seedless red grapes. So far, it's doing good. We still got some fungus and some rotting. This is my first time growing this, so I don't spray or anything. So we got a lot of fungus and mold like this because this year we have really humid weather. Even right now, I'm like sweating right now. So the humidity doesn't help with the grapes, especially um, table grapes, regular table grapes that we all like and love. They hate it. Only the muscadine is like prolific in this area, and the Concord. I don't like the Concord, so I don't grow it. All right, so this thing is growing like crazy right now, and we got some other variety of grape as well that's coming in. Try to put it in, see what it looks like. All right, so there. Now we'll make a full circle to the front of the house. All right, now let's go into the garden. All right, so now we are back into the front where the gate entry into the garden. Right, so as you can see, as we walked in right here, we got a path that is walking down. Right here is pretty much recycled blackstone. I put it in this year. So like I mentioned, this year was more about organizing, try to segregate out the garden so that way it make things more organized. All right, so this path goes all the way down to up there. Okay, and then on the left side here is that what we have on the left It's a raised bed of water spinach. Right? All this beautiful water spinach. This is I harvest already, then it came back after 2 weeks, right? And we got some nice free space right here. There's supposed to be some plant zucchini this year, but I didn't get a chance to put it in. So next year we're probably going to put some in there. Then, as we move down here, we got the bean raised bed. I just put this in, so this is pretty much like 2 or 3 weeks old right now. And then as you pan here, this is the lettuce bed, the heat tolerant Vietnamese, and it's finally going to bulk right now in the hot heat of the middle of July right now. So we're going to collect this and save the seed for next year. And over on this bed is more lettuce that's going bulk and going to get into seed to save for more. But this bed is pretty much is a new bed that I put it in. This is pennyworth right here. So it used to be over on this side where the water spinach is, and then I transfer the seed over. But if you look down here, right here, look at this. Underneath of this is pretty much pennyworth right here. So this thing come back every year, the pennyworth, not the water spinach. What it does is that um, as it get mature into the season, it will develop right down here, right here, this vine. The flower will be underneath the leaves, and then the seed will get mature, and then it just drop into the soil, and then it will just stay there dormant throughout the whole winter. And then the next spring, it will start sprouting up. The seedling will start coming up as the weather get warmer. All right. So this whole bed is pretty much pennyworth. As you can see, I harvest a couple of them already. This whole thing is all got cut, and I start out with like a few plants. That's it, and this thing spread like crazy. Okay, guys, just a few plants like this, and then it's like strawberry, right? So it send out runners like this right here, as you can see the roots, right? And it will start spreading, and then once you know it, the next season, you got pennyworth everywhere. Okay, and then in this corner is the pomegranate tree, and then on this bed we got the strawberry bed. This recently put it in. So this one I think is the Charlotte variety. This thing is very hard to find in my experience. Is you have to get it from Goodney. Um, so this variety is very sweet, and I mean like really sweet. Even when it's not even ripe, when it's not even turning the color at all. Um, we got some that was ripened uh, before I transplant this, and it is really sweet, like better than the regular strawberry. So I would recommend you guys to try this variety, because I tried other variety and they're not as sweet. And this is ever-bearing variety as well. So you see, we're still putting out strawberry right here, even though we're in the middle of July, right? So this bed right here, I hope to get this whole bed filled next year. So I mean, there shouldn't be any problem, because as you see, all this runner right here, it's all running already, right? It's spreading out, and then we're gonna have crazy lot strawberry next year. Finger crossed. And then over here is the amaranth. So this is the edible amaranth. I got multiple variety, green and red, and then we got the green in front over here. And this thing getting tall. It's like over me, tall as me right now. And there's the green. So this thing, if you guys have not tried it yet, it tastes like spinach, but it doesn't have that heavy irony or iron taste like the spinach. All right, so now this here we got this nice peppers right here. Look at this. It's awesome. We got some nice, beautiful yellow pepper down here. Look at that. So this pepper is spicy. It looks like banana peppers, I think. But as they get bigger, they get spicy. All right, look at this. Pepper is putting out like crazy flower right now. It loves the heat. So it is lush. And peppers down there. Actually, I thought there was like cayenne pepper that I was planting. But it's gonna have to be this variety because I mixed them all up. I forgot to label the the seed package, but we got massive pepper anyway. All right, and then in this corner is pretty much temporary storage right here. This part is very shaded because we got a giant pomegranate right here that's shading them up. So I haven't decided what to put in here yet. And then the blackberry bushes over there that got heavily trimmed back, so they don't produce as much this year. We do have blackberries, but it's not as heavy as the first year. And you can see here we got apples and lots of pomegranate over there. All right, and then if we move over to this side, which is the right side of the garden when we enter it, right? So this is pretty much the in-ground side of the plant. There's no raised bed in here. As you guys follow me before, like I had raised bed on this side, but then I moved everything on this side just to make things more organized. So this side, I just plant like squash, zucchini, and I want to let it run the whole thing, okay? Because squash and vine is like going crazy, and it's viney. And then I think I'm thinking about getting like a what do you call it, a trellis, probably like a cow pan trellis from Tractor and Supply, 16 feet. So probably do two of them loop because I want to get some shade in this section. And then it would be nice, right, to have the trellis over here with like all the squash and vine, the zucchini, but not the zucchini, but like the pumpkin, the butternut squash, and then what do you call it, the cucumber and the beans. So that's what I'm gonna try maybe next season. So keep an eye out on that. We're gonna try to figure out how to transport a 16 feet cow panel from Tractor Supply Home on a minivan. All right, so get a closer look, right? So this section right here, as we walk in the path right here, right? I'm trying to separate out this whole section by putting in blueberries. I relocate a bunch of blueberries from the other side. Right here, there's one, and then there's another one, and there's another one, and there's another one down there. So the idea is that within a few years, this whole row right here will be separated out by blueberry bush that onto that side of the garden. Okay, and this patch right here is weedy because didn't have time to decide what to plant in this section yet. But here, it is the loofah. It's kind of late, right? To climb, so I'm gonna climb up the trellis on the fence, and then it is the gourd. We got a lot of rust this year, and we have bitter melon and cucumber and more cucumber over here. So I was planning this out in anticipation of all this cucumber on the vine right here will get affected by the fungus, the rust, and it's dying off right now. See, so you just gotta plan a lot and hope for the best. That's it. And we got some nice, we got some nice cucumber down here on the ground. Look at this, nice, beautiful cucumber. And I'm gonna let this go to seed because the first one, and we got a lot of flowers too. Look at this, these flowers. I'm just don't like it all this rust and mildew and all. Not mildew, but it doesn't look promising. Like again, we got like a lot of rain this year and really humid this year. And this side is the lettuce bed. I'm testing this area because it's got the most shaded part right here. Got a jujube that's shaded, so the sun is like pretty much from that behind the tree. So it go from here into here at the end of the day. So this whole section right here is pretty shaded um, as afternoon or during the evening time. And this is the Grand Rapid variety right here. And we got some muskmelon right there that start to take off. We got flower in, and hopefully it will start climbing up onto the trellis. Okay, so we pan over here. As I mentioned, this section is pretty much a squash and zucchini patch. You see, got some nice big squash right here. Ooh, here's a big one right here. Look at that. A squash coming in. Oh, there's another big one, nice one in there. So this thing only start taking off like within like a few weeks, like after the rain and all that stuff. But before, like when I transplanted it out, this whole thing was like, this whole section was like all bare. It was like look like this, okay? And this side is pretty much the bell peppers. And as you can see, it's not taking off pretty well because this whole side is like the first time I'm growing this, and the soil is really bad. It's very compact. It's all clayed soil. So it's going to take another year or so to get some nice soil in here. But they are taking off a little bit thanks to the rain. So the stalk is getting thick, and we starting to put out some flowers right here as well. So hopefully we'll get some sweet bell peppers um, by the end of the season and whatnot. And I tried to plant some flowers in here. We got some French marigold that never took off because of the shade, and then zinnia, yeah, that's taking off right now. And then as we walk down here, this whole path was supposed to be designed so I can walk down here without stepping on this plant, but then the squash and the zucchini is taking over, right? So as we walk down here, pretty much this is where the tomato patch is. All right, so here we got the tomato patch. Man, look at this. The squash is running out, right? So this is the butternut squash right here. You can see, yep, the shape. That is the butternut shape. It's like a gourd. Okay, so we got tomatoes. This is beefsteak tomatoes and some what do you call it? The long, pointy that variety of tomatoes. I don't know what variety that is. I just eat it from the store. I get the seed, I throw it down, it grow or not. It look like we got some deer damage again. I came into and eat some of it right there. Right. So this whole row supposed to be tomato and supposed to be watermelon. I put in some watermelon just to test it out, but it never takes off. It seems like it's taking off right now, but we're in the end of the season already, so I don't know. We might not get watermelon at all. All right, so those are the tomatoes, all 3 rows of them. So let me just check a couple of them like this to make sure they set fruit. We got some nice small fruit right there. I was hoping we get some earlier fruits in the season, but it seems like this variety is like a little bit longer to set fruits and ripen. But the zucchini here is doing great. I mean, we do have some border vine damage, but we got fruits already. Look at those there. We got some few rotten fruits, but it's okay. And then I think we have some green zucchini right here. Look, with this giant green zucchini right here. All right. So, and then this side, we got another loofah that's running wild right here. All right. And then back here is the pomegranate row, supposedly, and this tomato is falling over it right now. All right, so as we walk over to this side, we got more squash. Pretty much these are butternut squash because we like butternut squash, and the deer also love it as well. They come in and they pretty much eat up all the leaves. So, but here we got here's the butternut squash that's coming in. All right. And they also destroy my okra as well. So we got a little okra going on that patch right there. All right. And then, yeah, so this whole thing side is to let the butternut squash run. And then at the end of the season, hopefully this whole section will be full of butternut squash to harvest. Okay. All right. So as I mentioned, this section over here is the okra. It's pretty sad because the deer keep eating it. All right, guys. So that is conclude the tour. I hope you guys enjoy this nice little small tour of the front yard garden, and hopefully you guys will come back next time. We're gonna have like a big nice trellis cow panel over this section, and then we can start picking up some what do you call it, beans and butternut squash or whatever squash that we have, zucchini, not zucchini, keep saying zucchini, cucumber and whatnot. All right, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit a like and a subscribe button. I will see you guys on the next video.